Do you have the sneaking suspicion that a certain woman in your life loves you secretly? Maybe she's extra friendly to you, or maybe you feel she's dropping hints for you. For example, she looks at you a lot, but the moment you make eye contact, she looks away. She's giving you these little signs. What should you do? Want to learn how to know if someone loves you secretly? As you'll learn in this video, you have a very tiny window of opportunity when a woman secretly loves you. If you grab the opportunity, then it could be the start of a fantastic relationship. But if you don't, she'll pretty much hate you, and you'll be single forever. What a waste. But firstly, you must find out if she really has feelings for you. I mean, she might just be friendly or autistic. The easiest way to know her true feelings is to check her baseline deflections. They're your foolproof way of telling whether a woman secretly loves you or not. But what is a baseline deflection in the first place? Well, every woman has a baseline of behavior around other people. That is her default setting. So let's say a woman is super friendly with you, but she's super friendly with every other guy as well. That means she's operating on her baseline, and it means she doesn't love you secretly. Meanwhile, what if she's shy and reserved with other guys, but is super friendly with you? Now that, my friend, that's a baseline deflection. And yes, it's probably a sign she secretly likes you. It's the fastest way to know if someone loves you secretly. Let me give you a few common examples of baseline deflections to give you a better idea. Let's say she's quiet with other people, but unusually chatty with you, or when she's nice to other guys, but she teases you a lot, or is even rude to you, or when she normally spends time alone, but she jumps at an opportunity to spend time with you. Now, here's what you absolutely must understand. A woman takes a huge risk when she hints her attraction to a man. Why? It's because society tends to look down on women who make the first move on a man. People tend to see women who are too forward as being slutty, and if word got around that a woman was a hoe or slut, her chances of attracting a man goes down. That's why women avoid that kind of reputation damage at all costs. So when she takes that risk with you, and you ignore her, or not pick up on her hints, she'll hate you. And to be honest, you deserve it. After all, she risked her reputation for you, and you rejected her for it. Yes, you rejected her, even without meaning to. But don't worry, I have some good advice. Act on it quickly. You likely won't get the same opportunity twice. Now, you might be thinking, how the fuck do I act on a baseline deflection? What exactly do I do when I like her too? First, here's what you should not do. You shouldn't directly tell her you like her too, because you're revealing that you saw right through her act. You're telling her you know she made the first move, and in a bid to protect herself from any reputation damage, she just might change her mind and start pulling away. Instead, you should indirectly show her that you share the same feelings. And the best way to do that is by using the water phrase technique. The rationale is simple. When you understand how her mind works, then you can influence her feelings and control her emotions. The water phrase technique is a great way of demonstrating this rationale. One of the female mind's biggest quirks is this. It's helpless against emotional roller coasters. You've probably noticed it. Women go crazy for emotional roller coasters. That's why they get so addicted to shopping, gossiping, Netflix, or erotic novels. It's all because of this quirk in their brains. Now imagine if you could make women feel that same kind of addiction to you. What would your life be like if you had this power? It would be like a dream come true, controlling any woman's mind. Well, guess what? That's exactly what the water phrase technique does. When you use it on women, they start feeling addicted to you. Now imagine if you use it on a woman who secretly likes you. What do you think will happen? Without a doubt, she'll fall madly in love with you. She'll stop caring what other people think. She'll let you know how she feels, either by telling you or showing you. I can't imagine an easier way to start a hot relationship with a woman. It's a fast and easy way to trigger that addiction feeling in women with nothing more than the phrase you say. So how does the water phrase technique work? Well, the idea is to put a woman on an emotional roller coaster with your conversations with her. Let's say you noticed a pretty co-worker showing several baseline deflections with you. So one morning, you tell her, "Hey," and she replies, "Yes." And you say, "I'm grabbing a coffee. Want to come along?" If she secretly likes you, she'll quickly say, "Yes." And then, at the cafe, you put her on an emotional roller coaster. Since you want her to feel in love with you, you want to bounce her between two emotions. First, you want her to feel in love, which is the emotional high. And secondly, you want her to feel like you're friend-zoning her, which is the emotional low. For instance, first you talk about work-related topics, an emotional low. Then you change the topic and talk about each other. That's an emotional high. Then bring things low again by talking about your co-workers. Then you bring things high again by telling her what you think makes her special. Then you talk about another female co-worker who flirted with you recently. Another emotional low. And then you tell her you weren't interested in that co-worker because you're more interested in her. This is another emotional high. You get the idea. You steer the conversation in a 2 steps up, 1 step down, 2 steps up manner. Slowly and steadily, you make the interaction more and more romantic. Meanwhile, the addiction feelings start welling up inside her. Her attraction to you gets stronger and stronger. Then you tell her, "This was interesting and fun. Come have dinner at my place too." And then you invite her to your place. If you did everything correctly, she might stick around for breakfast too. The secret is in the emotional roller coaster. That's the key. If you don't roller coaster her enough, it won't be nearly as effective. On the other hand, if you master the art of roller coastering, you'll have absolutely no trouble with women. It's powerful enough to make women feel attracted to you, even if they didn't secretly like you. It can even help you escape the friend zone, steal someone else's girlfriend, and so on. It's all about the female mind's weakness to roller coasters. And if you want to make a woman happy, it's a weakness you should exploit. By watching these videos, it's clear you're someone who's eager to improve, and that's worthy of admiration. You've already demonstrated the willpower and the desire for self-improvement. What you need now is a clear path. We're offering a valuable resource, a free secret ebook written by Tristan Tate. This ebook contains exclusive knowledge on how to attract women effectively, no matter the circumstances. It delves into the art of seduction, understanding female nature, and dating as a comprehensive whole. This is just the groundwork for you to become a player in the dating realm. You don't lack motivation. You just lack the knowledge and trust in the path that you're taking. You can either continue on an aimless journey that leads nowhere, or take action by clicking the link in the description below.